Hello everyone, welcome to Red News. Today we are going to show you how Mount Kailash can possibly cure your illnesses. No, this is no mumbo jumbo. We are going to show you a UN special report on Mount Kailash, and then we will show you how bioenergy field of a place gets influenced by mount like that of Mount Kailash. And then we will proceed to show you how the human energy pyramid gets influenced as one passes through tunnels closer to that of Mount Kailash or places like Mount Kailash. We'll also tell you the reason why you are expected to visit smaller temples more often and sacred places like Mount Kailash annually. We'll be showing you only that which is logical and which has been proven. But here's the catch. According to our ancestors, who rules Mount Kailash rules the world. Keep watching. Mount Kailash. This is a sacred site for Hindus, Buddhists and Jains. It is believed that Bhagwan Shiva and Parvati reside here. It is one of the handful of mountains in the world where you cannot legally climb, and it is very difficult to get to. Many have claimed this to be a man-made pyramid, but what is interesting is a United Nations special report on this. The report calls it Axis Mundi, or the center of the world. Distance from Mount Kailash to North Pole is about 666 kilometers, and distance from Mount Kailash to South Pole is 13,332 kilometers, exactly the double of the distance to the North Pole. In one of our earlier videos, we had shown why Hinduism considers pyramids to be sacred. The pyramidal shaped structures create energy field which support healing. They improve molecular structure of water, and pyramids itself are complex machines. But apparently, they also transmit and receive interstellar energy too. This can be proven. To prove this, we have taken example of Bosnian pyramid, which after much controversy has now been opened up for transparent research under archaeologist Sam Osmanich. This pyramid was earlier considered to be a mount. A camera which could capture bioenergy field of the surroundings of this pyramid showed that the energy from the pyramid was going vertically upward. Under ideal circumstances, its energy field, the pink, the blue, and the green bands should have merely formed a wave-like pattern over the pyramid. But right at the tip of the pyramid, the energy field goes up, perpendicular to the ground. This is unnatural. Going by popular narratives of locals and travelers, when one travels to the inner kora of Mount Kailash, hair and nail do experience sudden growth. Unfortunately, in Mount Kailash's case, there is no way we can do a research like that of Bosnian pyramid, as Chinese government may not allow such a research. The UN special report from 2005 also mentioned that German SS officers around World War II had approached Tibetan lamas to know more about Mount Kailash. But why? Most of the times, the research work on already existing pyramids is hidden, or large part of the pyramids are closed to public access. What many might not know is that there are over 2,000 pyramid structures in China itself, most of them 12,000 years old. There are 2,024 tiny pyramids in Sudan, 104 pyramids in Canary Islands, underwater pyramids off the coast of Japan. Apart from these, hidden pyramids also exist. For example, the Monk Mount and 200 other mounds in southern Illinois in America. You'll be surprised to know that there's one in Antarctica too. In ancient times, our Hindu ancestors called Antarctica as Tala Tala. Did they know about this pyramid too? Another pyramid temple called Teotihuacan Temple in Mexico has now found to be an ancient Shiva temple. It was constructed for a feather serpent or a snake, which is associated with Shiva. Interestingly, the aerial layout of this temple is like that of a Shiva lingam. With so many pyramids around the world, why don't the authorities tell us about the real purpose? What if Mount Kailash is also a man made pyramid? And if so, what is its purpose? After looking at these pictures itself, one can easily point out the well formed edges of Mount Kailash are similar to that of a pyramid. Interestingly, its four facades face the four cardinal directions, that is, north, east, south, and west. You can look at the compass in the given map. The red end points north, while the white end points to south. Unbelievably perfect. Apparently, according to Ramayana, Mount Kailash is cosmic axis, and Buddhists call it mandala. This is confirmed by the UN report, which calls it Axis Mundi. After the energy field test and map, you must have got an idea why. Captain G.C. Rowling, in his book The Great Plateau, published in 1905, made the following observation. He said Mount Kailash resembles a vast cathedral, and that the layers of stone vary slightly in color, and the dividing lines show up clear and distinct, which give to the entire mountain the appearance of have been built with huge blocks of reddish stones. He is clearly pointing towards a man-made structure. In 1999, Russian ophthalmologist Ernst Moldashev decided to go on an expedition to Tibet to try and discover the secrets of Mount Kailash. His team comprised of experts in geology, physics, and history. His team later concluded it to be a complex of 100 pyramids, and that pyramids' faces were at an angle to each other in case of Mount Kailash. So while Mount Kailash seemed to be fulfilling some criteria of being a pyramid, what we stumbled upon next really surprised us. One of the Indian media recently reported that China was building surface-to-air missile site at Mansarovar Lake, which appears to be true as the white hidden area shows in the map. The report also said China could be using tunnels in the region. This is a confirmation we were looking for. The Indian media did not mention the exact location of the tunnels, but it did confirm the presence of tunnels in and around Mount Kailash. This is further reinforced by the Buddhist folklores, which say that there are caves in Mount Kailash. Such tunnels have been found in Pyramid of Giza, in the Chinese pyramids, and also in the Bosnian pyramid. So it is very likely that Mount Kailash also has tunnels in it. Tunnels which pass through giant pyramids have been known to cure illnesses. This is what was observed among those working with the teams researching at the Bosnian pyramids.
And volunteers involved in the excavation have experienced dramatic, unexplainable healing, from respiratory illnesses to spinal injuries. They just disappear.
This validates that once you are in the pyramid, it cures your illness by reconfiguring your blocked body cycles, also called the chakra in Hindi. This so because the energy structure of a human being is very similar to that of a pyramid. It's like a truncated pyramid with a detached top. If you have noticed, most of the temples and pyramids follow the same rule. If you have been observant enough, you would have noticed that we pass through such tiny tunnel when we go to Vaishno Devi temple. Our temples are tinier versions of these huge pyramids, just like the ones found in Sudan. Since it's not easy to go to spiritual sites like Kailash and Vaishno Devi often, it's the local temples which we are expected to visit. But since these local temples are much smaller in size when compared to Mount Kailash, we are expected to visit local temples more often for spiritual and energy cleansing. But this is just one of the many reasons we are expected to visit temples. Apparently, the southern face of the holy mountain has a vertical gash which crosses the horizontal layers, resulting in the creation of image of swastika when the snow melts, as can be seen in this picture. In a local Tibetan Buddhist monastery, this pic shows the importance of southern face of Kailash temple. It is around this mount that four rivers originate: Karnali or Ghagra, Indus, Brahmaputra, and Satluj. Ghagra was also called Saraswati earlier. These rivers are lifelines of India, China, and Pakistan. Some say those who rule Kailash rule the world, a reason why Mount Kailash should not be occupied by those who may desecrate it. We leave you with this painting from New York Museum. It's called The Path to Kailash.